Thank you for catching up. This is a very special episode. We've reached 100 subscribers. That's the little, streamers and banners. I hope that effect that I made was good. Thank y'all for coming to the table. It's truly a blessing to be able to have people that are able to come to the table and really just bring not only just the thoughts of society, but I really love the comment section. I really just enjoy what this is becoming. I was gonna release an episode, and I didn't release the episode because for some reason I was just really stressed. The last month, my apartment flooded, and man, it was. I'm in a much better space now mentally, and I mean, it was one of those things where it did not break me, but man, like I'm like literally a couple weeks out of moving from my apartment, and my apartment gets flooded. Literally, my dog is, here's some footage right here, and pardon the language, but this was just a natural reaction, and since then, I don't know if you can tell in my face, but I have just been absolutely just in a great mental space. I'm really creating the life that I want to live. And whenever I speak to my grandma, she always shouts out, "What's up, Gram?" Whenever I talk to her, we always laugh and say, "Rome wasn't built in a day." And that's so true because it wasn't. And anything that's good takes time. And so, one of the things about this episode that I really want to just talk about is, just check up on your people. Like, there's so much going on with people, these days, mentally, financially, physically, that, you need to just check up on people and make sure that they're good, because, man, it's just, a lot of people are just fucked up, pardon, for lack of better words, they're just messed up. And, it's like that family that you see with the Range Rover, with the nice house, they're about to go to Splitsville. And that guy who drives the nice car and who, he thinks he's, got the nice clothes and stuff, like, he's about to, just jump off the bridge, off the cliff, and it's like, the things that really matter is family, is friends, being able to connect with people. Material is momentarily, but the things that'll last forever is the things that you can't often touch. It's you can touch them physically, but the material stuff, it don't matter. And so I just think about just a lot. The last 3 years, it's basically 3 years since COVID. March of 2020, and it's 2023, April, and it's my birthday month. So I have a lot to be thankful for. And like I said, I'm really creating the life that I want. A lot of good things coming, and I feel it, and I there's a lot of change. It's funny. Moving into my parents' house soon. Excited about that. It was one of those things at first where like the situation in itself really infuriated me and really just made me upset because it's like I've been living in my own place by myself for like 10 years, and to be 31 on my birthday week and moving back into my parents, it's like it's really it's really showing the determination that I have to not only get into a better position, but to really achieve financial freedom. People may think like, wow, like, like he has to move back into his parents, like, he ain't got it. He a bum ass nigga. And the interesting thing about it is that it takes that focus and it takes that willing to sacrifice. I really feel that's gonna get us to the financial freedoms that we want. And some of us are more disciplined than others, but I really think that with this move that I'm about to make, this is really boom, 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 just chest. And so I've said on this channel that I want to be a financial advisor. I want to be someone who guides people to an easier life, to a life where not only is it an easier life financially, but they're able to better help others. And I feel that you have to show and prove if you're gonna do that. And so taking active measures in my own life, cleaning my own house, if you will, even though my house just rained on me, isn't that so ironic? I just find that in order to clean others' houses, you have to get your own house in order. And I've had some people in my life the last few years who I've always should have just seen the signs on the wall as a kid. I've always said I wanted to be like an economist when I was younger because I saw something on TV about stocks, and it's like, but you get interested in other things, but sometimes like I really think the things that you're meant to do find you and you find it, eventually. And so, really just literacy, knowledge, being able to help people, and that's just something that's so beautiful. And not only helping people, but really creating an avenue for myself, that I can call the shots is just, that's a blessing. And so we gonna be all right, because if I'm good, we good. So as you can see, that purple, that gold, yes, shouts out to the LSU women's basketball team. Yes, y'all did that. Beautiful, excellent. That was y'all. Ladies, and it was just so funny because, March was Women's Month too, I believe. Yes, it was. And so beautiful to see the women's, basketball team that just went in that fashion. And I know you see it. I know you see it. This just goes back to Dionymus and the nappy-headed, HOOEs. That's, the way that these girls were getting treated in the media, that's all that this reminded me of. And I keep telling people, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Yes, you are. And so, them saying that, seeing the Biden, this is just disconnection, bruh. This is the Wi-Fi lagging, like Wi-Fi, white people, Wi-Fi stands for white people connectivity, to the black. That's what I believe. And so when they're not able to connect to the black people, and it's like, oh, we should have both teams. Everyone gets a trophy now. That's what we doing. Everyone gets a trophy. Everyone gets a trophy. Everyone gets a trophy. And so I bet if Iowa won, it wouldn't be LSU coming, would it? So when it comes to again, it's kind of like how Megan Thee Stallion was treated in the media. It's just, these, it's always like these girls are too, these black girls are just too much. And bruh, y'all want to get the fake asses, but y'all see these big, voluptuous sisters coming through in the room, you just get intimidated. It's like, bruh, we know what's up. So shouts out to the sisters, and just the women of LSU, just really just holding them together, and the coach being just the swag mama that she is, just really, whenever something like this happens, me being a proud graduate, I really feel like it just brings up the whole morale of the school. Not only just does the athletics, the football team, the men's basketball team, now they got to get at it next year, but it's even the science department, the finance department, you know, the law department, they try to go ham too, and they like everybody wanted to just rep they set, and like, and that's one thing that's funny about going there. Like when I went there, like, you know, you just had all these cool ass people going there. I know so many people that went to LSU, like outside of athletics, that just cool ass people doing cool ass shit. And so, you know, it's just it's one of them things. Like we really purple. We really live gold. Like, you know. So, shouts out to the women's basketball team again. Um, you know, this past month has been one for the ages, and specifically, we're gonna talk about Tennessee. Tennessee. Take me to another place besides Tennessee, because Tennessee is wilding. Tennessee is wilding. You know, from the lawmakers. You know, previously a month ago they were proposing lynching. You know, by this goofball. You know, this fool. You know, they thought, you know, they should bring back lynching, and then he later apologized because he felt, oh, you know, I was out of line. But no, that's where your mind is. You know, drunk, action, sober thoughts. Okay, well, I'm doing. He had a sober mind and still had drunk thoughts. So how crazy is he? You know, and like, not only did this happen a month ago, but prior to this happening, we had Morant, you know, with the whole gun incident in Denver, Colorado. You know, it didn't happen in Tennessee, but you have a Tennessee player. Like, gun culture is obviously a culture in Tennessee. It's the South where, you know, Tennessee, it was a slave state, bro. Yes, man. Like, when I think of Tennessee, you know, Rocky Top Mountain, yeah, like, you know, I just think of Old Yeller and some people on horses with holding fires running, you know, over. And so, you know, that Tennessee, bro, like Tennessee, you know, Tennessee, yeah, like, you know, there's a lot of blood on Tennessee. And so, like, when we look at, like, you know, all this stuff just leads up to this. You know, you look at the shooting at the elementary school, and it's just like, bro, you know, these chickens, like Malcolm said, are gonna come home to roost. And it's very interesting to just see, like, again, you had, what's our fella? We had Justin, not Justin, we had Justin Jones and Justin Pearson, a lot of J's. You know, these two brothers, you know, are part of the lawmakers of Tennessee, and they got expelled for basically trying to be no action, no peace. That's what they're chanting in the chambers, to get these laws stricter. You know, they really feel, and again, like prior in our previous episode, we talked about how my pops, you know, he was in Germany traveling from one country to the other, and the German police pulled him over, and he had a bullet from my grandfather who served in Vietnam, and they said, you know, what is this? You know, and again, that type of control is what America does not have. And so the bigger issue in America is not that America wants to control guns. America wants us to kill each other and ourselves. Yeah. This gun control issue, you know, I can say my thoughts, and it's not even for me to just say, but what I see is a disease. And what I see is, I was just telling, you know, shouts out to my boy Deshaun, my homie. You know, I just told him, like, bro, like, in America, America makes money off of manipulation. For real. America makes money off of cars that last 7 years and not cars that last forever. America makes money off of people being sick. not people being cured. America, shame on you. And so when I look at the currency with China trading with Brazil and not America, and Saudi Arabia looking to take in action as well, cutting back their oil ties to America, you did this to yourself. And the writing is going on the wall. So again, everybody, wow, I just got in real time an update. Pop Smoke's killer just got 4 years. Wow. Wow, in real time, I just got that update on my phone. That is crazy. Whew. So let's go. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. You know, and it's interesting because, you know, they killed them. They were underage. And so they got them at that juvenile law, you know, which is interesting. And this is like, Freddie Gibbs had a line. That's my dog chiming in with the snoring. Kill a nigga and you might get manslaughter. If he white, might get life, you know, and basically that's the verdict, you know, but basically saying, you know, you kill black life, you know, you probably get manslaughter, do a little bit of time. You kill somebody white, you know, kiss your butt goodbye. And it really just shows what black life is worth, you know. It's short. And that's, you know, and the darker you are, the realer your problems. For real, for real. The darker you are, the realer your problems. That's all I just analyze, you know, just from everything I've said. The darker you are, the realer your problems. So I want to thank y'all for coming to the table. As you can see, I've kind of gone through a bind. So just whatever you can for the show. I greatly appreciate you. Even just coming to the table, that's all that I can ever even ask for. What this channel is becoming, as well as myself, as well as you, is something that when we're gone and we're past physical being, we'll still be here, and we'll still be not only here, but still will be affecting other lives, and so on and so on. And so that's why it's important. And that's why I felt I wanted to redo this episode before I released it, because shouts out to my homie too, Guru. You know, he really is. He like the guru. He told me, don't let life situations hold you back from the things that you love doing. And that's very true. I appreciate that, bro. That's why the world is depressed and we're not doing what the fuck we need to be doing. So love you for saying that. You know, I appreciate that. You know, we're not going to let life hold us back, and what we're creating, us, you know, people like us, what we're creating is something, like I said, that is beyond what we can imagine. And as long as we keep that vision alive, as long as we keep telling our story, whether we frustrated, whether we happy, whether we sad, man, we can stop time when we do that and just enjoy it. Thanks for catching up with me.